Welcome back, dear community. This is Jers, and today I'm here to add some new additional features. Actually, it's the same, but you know the features of Jers. And the number one feature of Jers is to make the simplest more simpler, isn't it? So it's the same thing. Plus, we have a lot of benefits of it, more advantage, zero disadvantage. Plus, I think now I have to take this step. This is the time. Or simply, I can say the situations I faced from last year of continued Instagram bans. I think now it's the right step to add on some things. So, as you know, the majority of the content of my Instagram is basically the trade explanations of my trades, right? So, this is something which will be more simpler than that. Second thing, the videos I post that are the most simplest video you want to find on internet. You already know this. But this gonna be more simpler than that videos. And what I feel that these videos gonna benefit you more to understand the trades, to understand the entries, to understand each and every step of the entry. Okay? So let's start our first video. In today's video, I will be explaining the recent trade of BTC USD. Okay, so starting from the start, first thing is you have to check like what's happening in the market. That's the first step, and obviously you have to do that from the higher time frame. For this, I use 4 hour to check like what's happening. That's the first step to get the idea. So here we can see a bullish push, but after that, the market has created liquidity, right? Or we can say after this push, the market is consolidating. Okay, that's the first step. Now, we can see the downside liquidity plus the buy side liquidity, right? So, after getting the idea, I took a trade here. Now, the thing is, you may ask, like, here is liquidity. Why did you took this trade? First, we need to get this liquidity clear, but also check this. The buy side liquidity is still pending. If this high got broke, the major chances were that the sell side liquidity will be clear. But in this scenario, the buy side liquidity is also pending, which means there are chances for a next bullish move, but only if we get the confirmations. So, second step, shifting into lower time frames. Once you shift into lower time frame, you get the exact map for your next step. In 1 hour, we got some ideas, like we saw this liquidity pool. Now let's check in 30 minutes. 30 minutes is basically the entry time frame, mostly for me. We had a liquidity pool, we have our zone below it, break of structure also. But the thing is, this zone is already tapped. So let's refine it. Okay, so this is the area we will be selecting. So this is the area we will be selecting for the entry. Okay. So what's the next step? The buy side liquidity is also gone. We have the sell side liquidity pending. You can clearly see this entry module. This is one of my favorite entry module. So the sell side liquidity is gone. And the zone is tapped. For most people, they think like analyze the market, make the zones, set the entry, that's it, and wait for the take profit. But after this, still you have to check what will be your targets. This is the final step, but the most crucial step. Okay, so starting from this side, this is our first target. This will be our second target, and this will be our final target. Although this is the top, I guess. No, this is the top. But let's take the entry till this top. Okay, ready? This is now what you have to check. On each take profits, you have to book your profit. So let's start. Now check this. Our first take profit is done. The best step here is to book some partials. This is the first step. On each take profits, what I recommend is to book some partials because sometimes the entry reverse and that damages the psychology. Now let's focus on the second target. On this reversal, we still had one entry, but I didn't took that. So that's it. That's the second take profit. Again, same step, book some partials. Now let's move to the final target. Okay. And it's done. 8.32 RR. Not bad. See you in the next video.